Blissful rising, everybody. Happy Happy Mars Day. I hope you're doing well. I am the truth, and you are too. Welcome to this week's Mars Day Weekly Forecast/Predictions. I appreciate anyone who stops by, anybody who watches, anyone who supports. I really appreciate you. Everything you need to know is in the description box of this video for you to see. My email, my social media, my Linktree, my Venmo, my Cashapp. If you would like to donate or tip, which is very much appreciated and is helpful, and the information to book a reading with me, everything you need to know is in the description box of this video for you to see. I'm going to be channeling with Dearest Archangel Michael, who's supporting the Collective Highest Good and the Highest Good for this week's Mars Day Weekly Forecast/Predictions. And like, comment, share, I apologize in advance. If you hear any extra sounds or whatnot during this reading, life is lifing, and I will handle it if it gets too much. And like, comment, share, subscribe. That's very much appreciated and is helpful. So let's get started with this week's Mars Day Weekly Forecast/Predictions. We're going to start with some notes. I just have a few. I have some numbers and then just like 2 notes or whatnot. So definitely 555 has been a big thing. It's showing a lot everywhere in any way it can. Also 444. And then the first note I have here is the devil, the vampire. Hold up. So yeah, if you didn't hear me, 555, 444. And then the devil, the vampire can only come in if you allow it, if you invite it in. The devil, the vampire can only come in if you allow it, if you invite it in. The second one I have here is authenticity is a filter. Authenticity is a filter. Let's go to where we are in the planets currently. Currently, we are in the age of Aquarius, where there's rebellion, revelation, humanity, changes, epiphanies, realization, and awakenings. Within that, we're still in Aquarius season. What amazing season it has been. It started on January 20th, 2024, and is going to end on February 18th, 2024. Aquarius is known as the following. Aquarius is the water bearer. It is the rebel. Aquarius is an alien, is known as the cosmic one. I call Aquarius the cosmic one. And in the tarot deck, Aquarius is the star card. Aquarius is also Aquarius is ruled by the 2 planets, Saturn and Uranus. Aquarius is an air sign. Aquarius is related to the mental, air, mind, logic, birds, feathers, and Aquarius is a fixed sign. The amethyst and garnet are 2 gemstones associated with Aquarius. And the ankles, shins, and circulation are anatomically associated with Aquarius. Aquarius is known as the I know sign. Aquarius is known as the I know sign when it comes to the model. And Aquarius is the divine masculine sign. So you can describe Aquarius as the following: unique, individualistic, assertive, independent, humanitarian, inventive, original, eccentric, opinionated, intellectual, idealistic, cool, friendly, detached, clever, witty. Equality and fairness is important to the Aquarius. Loves quirky and different things and individuals. Within Aquarius season, today is Tuesday. Mars rules Tuesday, so today's Mars Day. I'm gonna let you know where the moon is at, and also where Mars is at currently on this day. So the moon is in waxing crescent moon in Aries. So the waxing crescent moon means the following: taking the first step on doing something. For example, making the first call or email, setting intentions. New opportunities can pop up, or they become more clear to you or around you. Water the seeds, exposed to the sunlight to let it grow. Hopes, wishes, intentions, and desires are ready to be planted. Laying mental groundwork for your next project, for your project. And then within that, we are in the So yeah, we are in the waxing crescent moon in Aries. So the Aries moon needs the following: can be impatient, has a hard time waiting for things to happen, whims of the moment, values instant gratification, can be very defensive, confrontational, straightforward, flare-ups start and end quickly, temperamental emotions, independent, self-confidence, not always the most peaceful, short-lived, intense desires, rarely sulk or play play drawn out games of manipulation. So the Aries moon is at the energy of rarely they or don't sulk or play drawn out games of manipulation, driven by own needs, fast reaction, willingness to gamble, take a risk, willing to step into the unknown, and the self. So far, what I'm getting from this is just like, again, like I said, is a good balance of taking like this spark, taking this like passion, taking this like Aries aggression and energy and channeling it. Not like letting it get out of control or whatnot to the point that it's chaotic in a bad way, but like in a beautiful chaos. And Londrell, that song "Beautiful Mess" is coming in my head. So yeah. So also, today's Mars Day. So Mars is currently in Aquarius until February 23rd, 2024. 2024. And Mars in Aquarius means the following: avoidance of being boxed in, obstinate, superiority, obstinate superiority complex, least, which is the least like traits supposedly, projects taken on with a shotgun style approach, gets off on mental and intellectual pursuits, progressive and open-minded when it comes to the world, creative with getting what they want, getting their way, a willingness to let others be, value in freedom and individuality with self and others, needs space, room to self, detached, not touchy-feely when it comes to intimacy, motivated by humanitarian, progressive, individualistic, and community-oriented causes and endeavors, set goals and achieve them in an eccentric in an eccentric hmm, I'm sorry, I wrote this so weird. In an eccentric, unconventional way. Okay. Standing up, fighting for our rights and for change with the mind as a weapon. Strength lies in fresh ideas, original plans, um, radical ways, painting out the problems and the solutions, action, pointing out the pointing out oh, okay, action, and pointing out the problems and the solution, action, and pointing out the underdog. um Tradition doesn't work here, inspiration, influence, innovator, creator of many unknown and undiscovering great ideas. So I'm just getting this whole thing about going for it or whatnot, being the self or whatnot, um, and use the spark or whatnot in a good way. Like use the spark in a good way. Um, Definitely like go against the norm or the crowd or whatnot. Like go for yourself or whatnot, but like do it in a balanced way, if you get what I'm saying. So that's where we are in the planets. I'm gonna close this off with a card reading. And it's all about like the self being eccentric, starting starting with the self and everything. Um, Having this energy that's like go for it. Um, Straightforward, no fluff. but being like calculated about it, going against the norm. Having your own way of doing stuff, being the innovator, for sure, being the innovator, going against the crowd, against the fluff. Use that, use this some energy to to feel you, to begin to go. Hold on, I didn't shuffle all of them before I came on, so I want to do that before I start. All right, so let's go into the card reading to close it all out. Oops. Oops. Gotta be swift or whatnot. Gotta be quicker than that. All right, let's go. Oh, hold on. Oops. Mm-hmm. Definitely needing to so use your emotions properly. I'm saying that because we have emotions that came out and top of the deck, that is emotional balance. Use your emotions properly. Okay. So let's see. So to close out this week's Mars Day Weekly Forecast Hash predictions, the card reading or whatnot, the card that came out is Nine of Rods, which is the Nine of Wands. Bottom of the deck, which is the summary of that, you got the Ten of Rods, which is the Ten of Wands. Top of the deck, you as you're watching this right now, you got the Ace of Pentacles. To clarify the Nine of Rods, you got the Five of Machetes, which is a Five of Swords. You've got the Ten of Brooms, which is the Ten of Wands. You got, so when I saw it flip out, it was upright, but the way it landed on the ground was in reverse. So I'm just gonna keep it like that, and we'll see how it reads out. Seven of Cups in reverse. The two oracle cards that came out are self-esteem, confidence, self-love, self-worth, and pride. And then emotions, feelings, expressions, moods, and balance. Also, it flashed in my mind. Now it came back. The fact that I'm seeing all this right here. Also, it is okay to have God complex. You just need to know how to. It's okay to have God complex. It's just me needing to know how to direct the energy and whatnot of that complex of having pride and stuff like that. It's the whole thing also of like a little bit of like having the ego. People think that you're not supposed to have ego, but no, ego is what like makes you not a pushover or doesn't just like allow things to just happen or something like that. So just have a balance of it or know how to direct it properly. Hold on, I'm reading it. Yeah, there's something about you have ten of wands, two of them. You got two ten of wands, and they both have their back towards us. There's something possibly like about holding on to like the struggle, the stress. hmm Hold on. So yeah, and there's just something about a new beginning, and something about the self. A new beginning and something about the self. And then we have 11 here or whatnot. Um and there's something about what you call it, stepping through the gates or whatnot, just stepping through the gates, stepping through the portal, stepping through something new into something new. Also, so there's just some type of struggle here or whatnot. There's a struggle here, um, holding on to burdens possibly. There's something about possibly like taking a harder route. Like it feels like some of y'all may be struggling uphill, maybe taking the harder route. I kind of want to say too that there's something here about like how you say it, like it's like you're turning down the help and you have so much. That's what I mean. You have to have it has to be in balance or whatnot. um it's like you're just taking on it all on yourself. Yes, okay, God complex, have pride and have confidence. You know what I mean? You can do something. You can do it, and you can do it on your own. But it feels like struggle though. It feels like it's just like an uphill battle. And I want to read the Seven of Cups in reverse. And it's just like the more that it's that too. It's just the more that like it's like that, I feel like it's like a block, and then it may block like whatever opportunities or blessings that may be coming in, even if like blessings and on opportunities may be coming in to help. Some of y'all are holding on to struggle, to that's how I feel, struggle. And whatever opportunities may be coming in, it just feels maybe a little bit like it could be blocked because of this, and it could be because of your pride. And it's great to have the ego, the pride, the God complex, but be careful of having too much to the point that it blocks your opportunities, whether it's like, just things, people coming in. I'm trying to see the Seven of Cups in reverse. They kind of have a different in this deck, to be completely honest. So it says getting lost in illusions, wrath, and vanity for the shadow side. So that's why I got there. Some of y'all are in some type of like chaos, problems, or something like that. And it's like y'all holding on to it. Some of y'all may be holding on to grudges. I want to read the Five of Machetes as well. It says realizations of limitations and restrictions, mind games, and hostility. So yes, like I said, like there may be some type of like chaos or chip on the shoulder, conflict. And they don't really have like Eight of Swords anywhere. Let me just look to see if it's anywhere real quick. And I'm gonna explain a little bit. Hold on. So it doesn't have, and man, this brings back to where I don't know what reading or who I said this to, but it doesn't feel like it's coming from within you. But I I noticed this thing of this energy, right? But this all goes back to you, okay? This all goes back to you. Yes, things happen to you, people do stuff and all that stuff. You're in chaos, like, and all that stuff. But be careful of letting that energy just turn you into something else. You have to stand in your energy. So I feel like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like, even though it's not you or whatnot, it's like people outside of you. I keep saying don't feed into it. Acknowledge it. If you do your protection and all that stuff and stand in yourself or whatnot, and you continue doing you. You don't let the energy like change you. You don't let the energy like turn the Five of Swords into an Eight of Swords, where it makes you self-sabotage. So it's the whole thing of like people going through situations or being around people that's effed up, like that's Five of Swords, chaos and conflict, to the point that like they turn into this person where they just hate the world. When it's like it's not the world, it was just those people, or it was just that person, or it was just that situation. Um, and it's easier said than done, you know what I mean? But you do need to open up like your heart to people who will actually, or situations that will actually like benefit you. um don't self sabotage by holding on to that, to the point that you miss out on opportunities of people who will come in and actually understand you and actually help you. That's what I'm getting as well. So there's something about chaos, there's something about conflict. Some of you are just going up a uphill battle and all this stuff. And it's like, yeah, something about y'all carrying all the weight and everything on your own. And even though there may be, you have to be careful because I feel like all that I just said, it could create blockages. It could block like your blessings. It could block like the opportunities that will actually come in to support you or whatnot. Holding on so tight, um, being like, oh, I can do it myself type of energy and all that stuff. Have a balance of it. Have a balance of it. Yes, just be aware and have boundaries to people and situations and energies that are not going to help you, that's going to make things worse, but also be open, have the balance of being open and aware of people and situations and energies that will actually help you in a good way. Easier said than done, I get it, I know. And your key to the Ace of Pentacles or whatnot, the key to it is to have a healthy balance of your emotions, know how to use it properly. Anger, or like the energies that people like. I'm gonna say something real quick too that I noticed and I finally understood um, about like creatives and all this stuff. So anger and all the emotions that people claim are bad are not bad. It's just the way you have to go about it. And ooh, the movie is it Inside Out, with when it was like that Pixar Disney movie. I think it was Pixar Disney, whatever it is, where the it was a little girl and she had the emotions in her head, and then the emotion joy was trying to stop the emotion sadness from expressing herself, only towards the end to realize that sometimes we do need sadness or whatnot. But it's like directing it in a certain way. So that, um, yeah, and all that stuff. Like I'm saying, like there's a difference between you can't have God complex, but use it the right way, like not in a cocky way, but in a confident way to know your self worth or whatnot. But not to be cocky where you're overly doing it and to the point is like, look, like, yes, you're the main character, but there's other people who are also the main character in their life type of thing. Also, I don't know, just something about like I watched Hereditary again lately, because one of the people that reacted to it watched it, so I had to watch it again because I got a new perspective on it. And like creatives, I've always seen it, but I don't know, it's something deeper about it. So Hereditary, right? If you watched it or whatever, like she would make model stuff of like homes and situations she'd been through traumatic stuff, her family's been through traumatic stuff, and her way of like expressing her emotions or whatnot, even though her daughter died in an effed up way and her husband was pissed off about it, she recreated that. She recreated the model of like where her daughter died and all that stuff, and her husband was pissed off. But the thing is, I understood because that was her way of like expressing it and getting it out or whatnot. And it's art or whatever. I know it sounds so effed up, but I understand shit like that. Like, that's why people go to the art stuff and the museum stuff or whatever it is, and they see the stuff and they're like, oh wow, that's beautiful, because you can see like the emotion and all that stuff in that, something with that or whatnot. So she was able to direct her because she was pissed at her son too, because her son was the one that like, he didn't do it on purpose, but you know, it was honestly a little bit his fault why her daughter died. But yeah, she channeled like all her anger and her sadness, her grief for her daughter through recreating a model of like the scene of like where she died and everything. Even though her husband thought it was effed up, I understood. But yeah, so things like that. And it's crazy because ooh, I'm gonna just say that and just leave it there. That's what I'm saying. Like, people think art, and it is, but people think art is just like paintings and stuff like that. But I follow this guy on YouTube. His YouTube page is Soft White Underbelly. And his name is Mark Leota or something like that. And I know people think that his channel is fucked up, but I feel like honestly, his channel is what a lot of people need or whatnot, where a lot of people won't understand and people will like outcast these people, you know. Recently, like he basically has this person named Rebecca that's always on there, and people are just like sometimes they come at him because like, you know, Rebecca's going through it. Rebecca's an addict and all that stuff, and they think that he's enabling Rebecca, but I don't think he is. I feel like he's honestly doing a certain thing a certain way. I feel like to let Rebecca know that no matter what, even if she dies the way she dies, um, to let her know that she's loved no matter what, um, to let her know, you know, and if even if like, you know, at some point something snaps in her to like get herself together for good, Mark is gonna be there. Um, and I don't know, somebody in the comments like, we get it. Like certain people get what he's doing. And somebody in the comments like explained it and he pinned it and he was like, some of us get it. And I was like, word, we get it. And I don't know which one he is. He kind of hinted at it in one of his videos. One day I gotta find out. He's either an Aquarius or a Scorpio. 'Cause he said, "Yeah, my family, basically like his ex-wife and his kids. He's like, we're all full of Scorpios and Aquariuses." And I was like, Mark, which one are you? Which one are you, Mark? Like I feel like he could be an Aquarius, but who knows? He could be a Scorpio too because like Scorpios will understand that depth, that underneath stuff, that taboo thing that like nobody else wants to touch or be around, which is understandable, but people need love in those areas too. Because God is everywhere. So all of that stuff. Wow. Um, hmm. So there's no signs here, okay? There is no specific sign. I'm gonna read these and then we'll be done. So, self-esteem, confidence, self-love, self-worth, pride. You are worthy. You are unique and powerful. Let the sun that you are shine through your actions and your being today. It is time to rise up and fully embrace the unique individual you came here to be. Follow your inner voice and feel great about being who you are, expressing yourself in simple, authentic ways. If we always seek to please others or fit in, our confidence and self esteem will always rely upon their approval. It is time to take back your deep inner power and claim a sense of confidence in simply being you. Acknowledge your very best qualities, take pride in how you present yourself, and learn to love your imperfections as essential aspects of what made you the uniquely divine individual that you are. This card is an invitation to discover who you are and the power within your true self. Immerse yourself in activities that increase your self awareness and confidence. Take up a hobby or learn a new skill. Spend time among friends who see you in your highest light. And I was thinking that to myself too. Um, Let go, like be your best self, be yourself or whatnot, and let go of like the struggles. Let go. Don't be like so uptight or whatnot. Definitely be discerning, but don't be so uptight. And like I said in the beginning, didn't I say that authenticity is your filter? Um, the right people will filter towards you as long as you're being yourself. And they will accept all parts of you. And they will be ready to help you with all these rods and stuff, and they will open up possibilities and stuff to you. So don't let past traumas or chaos or anything like that or anything that's happening right now. Um, that's what I'm saying. Shift you to self sabotage a community that will accept all of you. Okay. I hope that makes sense. But anyways, take up a hobby or learning new skills. Spend time among friends who see you in your highest light. Spend time in nature alone. Take fun risks. Audition for a play. Write a song. Get your hair cut. Write down what you are grateful for, what you are good at, and what you love about yourself. Spend time daily doing things that you wake up to the you that you really are deep inside. In a basic sense, we can build our self esteem in simple ways by eating more nutritious foods, by exercising in ways that make us feel alive, and by honoring our need for rest and rejuvenation. As we expand our energy and nourish ourselves, we naturally enhance the vibration and outward expression of our being. We find ourselves feeling more alive, more connected, and more excited to be exactly who we are. Let your self confidence shine like an inner sun today. Take the risk to be and express who you really are and watch the world around you celebrate. Like, comment, share, subscribe. That's very much appreciated and is helpful, lovely people. Then we have emotions, feelings, expression, moods, balance. Become aware of the vast range of emotions within you. Acknowledge your true feelings and express the energy of your heart. Emotions are like the currents of a river, constantly shifting and changing in response to what lies beneath. It is natural and normal to feel. We all feel different emotions at different times in our lives. When balanced, we are able to feel and express a full range of emotions and harness that energy in productive ways. It's time to take steps to achieve emotional balance by truthfully acknowledging how you feel and allowing yourself the time and space to experience and express your emotions. You may need to write what you're feeling in your journal, scream out loud, punch a pillow, go for a run, or talk to a friend. If you have held back your emotions for a long time, you may need to watch a movie to allow yourself to cry, get angry, laugh out loud, and to basically feel again. Take responsibility for your emotions. Do not blame someone else for making you feel a certain way. The feeling you had, wow, this is all I was trying to explain to you. Um, the feeling you have is your own, and it is based on whatever your point of focus is in this moment. Acknowledge this, feel it, and work through it. Look at what is behind the emotion. Has your diet affected your mood lately? Are your hormones in balance? Are you stressed out? Are you angry with someone or unhappy with something inside of yourself? Notice your emotional undercurrents and give them a pathway to be shared and released. Honest emotional expression can make us feel vulnerable at times, but within this vulnerability is great strength. Moving beyond the mind, we enter the powerful wellspring of the heart, where miraculous transformation, growth, and learning are waiting to occur. Feel and express your emotions today. So that's it for this week's Mars Day Weekly Forecast / predictions. If you would like a personal reading, you can visit my Linktree or you can email me to set up a day and time. They both will be in the description box for you to see. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. That's very much appreciated and it's helpful. And peace out, lovely people. Boop, boop, boop. Bye.